What's the highest paying one though? Highest price for? Yeah, they kind of need to slow down the times. Hurston's actually. Happen. Oh yeah. It would make no sense to have.
Sure, it's just insanely hard.
Oh yeah. Because they have one thing. They have like multiple things going on.
Create an object that big across.
And then having to different every time you look. Actually be released to Hurston, and it won't take. Depending on the type of orbits that they do, you know, fine. Like sometimes we align with certain planets perfectly, that it's actually closer than it normally is, or whatever. You know, you don't have to travel.
Just upgraded to a Freelancer, and basically I was gonna upgrade my ship to a Freelancer because I had I already had a pack, but I ended up melting her because I wanted the goodies that come with the Freelancer starter pack.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines. Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
I want to go check it out. This is not at all my normal time to stream or anything, but it's actually 1 a.m. in the morning.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
But I just couldn't wait. I wanted to go try the well, I've flown the Freelancer once or twice. Well, no, once in the PTUs. Really hope I don't regret trading in the Mustang, but we'll see.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Well, I said trading in the Cutlass is what I meant. The kicker for me, the main reason I decided to go with the Freelancer package instead of the upgraded, which is what I was thinking of doing, is because you get, you get the engineering manual. I get a Aero hanger, which I haven't looked at yet. And upgrading doesn't, it upgrades your ship, but it doesn't upgrade the package contents, so I also have 5K UEC instead of 1K for the smaller package. So that's kind of the whole purpose or reason I did it. And really, the Freelancer is the ship that I really, that's the one I've always liked. Cutlass is a great ship, though. Like I said, it may be something I regret doing when it comes down to it, but I don't know. Cuddy handle's pretty good. It's small. I'm not really sure. It's small enough to be. I have no idea why they give you a Hornet, because I don't own a Hornet. Guessing they give you one with the Freelancer. Some odd reason.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Same hangars as the Cuddies. It's always weird walking up to a new ship. I wasn't really that used to the Cuddy. I didn't have it very long. Did I get the wrong? I guess I got the wrong name. And chat, JT is safe. Thank God JT is safe. Don't believe him. They are fishing for targets. Almost guaranteed. There she is.
Upon exiting the ship, please proceed to the security area for screening.
I don't think it's that much bigger than the, well, maybe a little bit. Yeah, it's fairly big compared to the Cuddy. And that's always been a little bit of a graphics glitch I've seen with these. I don't know why, but get her out of the hangar before they store it. See how it does in atmosphere, getting off of this planet. That would have been
Launch sequence complete. Overhead collision.
have called first. It comes.
You are cleared for liftoff.
Overhead collision.
We don't bump it. It's no cutty. It doesn't take off quite as fast, but not bad. Yeah, you can't quite get as, and the Cutlass will leave this planet pretty much straight up vertical. She is cool. That just looks like a real spaceship. I've always loved the look of the Freelancer. quite as fast as the as the Cutlass coming out, but not slow. I want to try the Warp. Better not be slower.
Hydrogen fuel at 100%.
I have no idea what kind of guns this thing has, to be honest. It's not telling me. Do I have any weapons? Oh, yeah, I have some weapons, but yeah. Check that out later.
Hydrogen fuel at 100%.
I like the sound of it compared to the Cutlass, too. Almost out of space. I don't know who's inviting me to the party. Who's on this server? Nobody on the server. Now watch chody, but not very often. Fuzzy. Probable. Fuzzy. Yeah. This is the way to do it. Oh no, I'm in yes. Why? I'm in his party. Not sure why he'd fight me. Nothing. Yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna jump. Time it. I want to see how long it'd take to get from here to there in this. Gotta go. Hey, Quinn. Yeah, I just kinda got this package as I was thinking about upgrading. I'd upgraded to a Cuddy not long ago, and I really wanted this one. So I went in there and got to looking, and oh, I could have just straight upgraded, but you still have the base package, and I got to looking for the same money. I could melt my whole package and get the Freelancer package and get the goodies that come with the Freelancer, like the 5K UEC instead of 1K, and the upgraded hangar. And for me, the biggie was the engineering manual, which is talking about, it's like the info on how to customize servers and stuff if they ever put that in game, I guess. Uh, so yeah, that's kind of the biggie for me, and that's when okay. Well, I did. I went to the Cutlass, and I do like the Cutlass. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna like this as much for a only ship,
Travel engaged.
but like I say, that engineering manual and some of the extra goodies that you get with this is was the selling point finally for me. So I can deal with it. Yeah, yeah. Well, that I don't mind. I mean, I'm used to boats, and when you get bigger in the boats, they become sluggish. You just got to plan your head moves ahead. You got to plan when you're gonna stop. Rather, it's not a fighter. You can't just throttle down and land on a pad. So I don't think that'll bother me once I get used to it, as you say. But we'll see. The other thing is, I mean, once we get real persistence, I know for a fact I'll be able to get a Cutlass in game. So, and that I think I could save up to and do reasonably easy. I want to look at the clock here. Sweet, perfect timing.
Quantum travel engaged.
See how long it takes for quantum, because I just timed the Cutlass, and it was just under 8 minutes. So I'm curious to see if this one's better not be slower. That that might be efficient. Well, I mean, for the bigger the ships, the better they are in quantum as a general rule, I think. But of course, each one's, I guess, for the size of the quantum, have a variable from ship to ship to mass and whatnot. So yeah. Oh, I don't care if it's a little bit. I mean, I'm talking about from the Titan. Yeah, the Cutlass has, I guess, a size too, because it's noticeably faster than the Titan or Mustang or Aurora. It's like 8 minutes instead of 11 plus, 11 to 12. So I'm hoping this one's around the 8-minute mark. May not be quite that fast, though. I don't know. The Cuddy may have the same size, but be a lot less mass, so may go a fair bit faster. But I love this thing. I mean, I've ever seen the first one I ever saw. I was like, man, I love that ship. I'm kind of happy with it. I've flown them before, but it's definitely different when you walk out there and it's, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that I'm thinking the Cuddy has the size 2 or whatever up for, or the medium, whatever, up from the little ones. And I'm pretty sure this one does, but it's possible they have some variance from ship to ship, you know, allow for mass or whatever. So yeah, we're a third the way, and I'm only looking at a minute plus, so maybe faster. I gotta. Just went to the 3-minute mark right there. 29, yeah. So I'm guessing it's at least as fast as the Cuddy or right close. Well, that's cool. I may end up, hopefully, I don't know. Get some water. Excuse me. What I really want is the DUR. If there's some benefits to exploration, more than just the scanners, unless they have some mechanic that makes the scanners more useful than they are now. I don't care for long-range scanners. If they were, for instance, capable of helping you find jump tunnels or planets, then yeah, that would be. But I may end up upgrading to it. My primary hope is to do exploration. More solars come out. But I figure I'll have to do other stuff to pay for it. I'm a realist. Ah, well, this one might be faster. No, we still have a good way. We're at the 6 minute mark. 5 seconds. It's 6 minutes right there. So yeah, we're at the 8. It's the same as your max, or right around it. Same as the Cody or max. That is just too cool. I just gotta get used to landing this big ass boat. Right, up until I traded for the Cutlass, what, 3 days ago, 2 days ago? I was flying nothing larger than an Avenger every day, so it'll take some getting used to flying this thing. Especially compared to that little fighter. That Avenger handles like, I mean, nobody's business. Yep. 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Yep. Mark. Yep, like 37 minutes and 40 seconds roughly, so it's actually a fuzzed faster, or well, I won't say that. Very possible that I was just timed it a little different, or I may have even started from a different location, I don't know. Try and land it. Might as well do it at PO where all the other idiots crash their ships.
Engaged.
I may end up having to start landing in third person. I kind of like landing in first person, but we'll see. The rest of it. Put in. Yeah. Can't read it through that thing hardly.
Please proceed to assigned landing
My
bay.
glasses on, maybe.
Landing gear down. Caution. Front collision.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like. Little off. A little off, but I'm there. I didn't run into anything. Successful first landing.
Launch sequence complete.
Don't like to take off. Takes it a minute.
Landing gear up.
Just want to try landing on a planet now, I think. Hey. Go to Delamar. Yeah, Delamar will work. Any planet.
Quantum travel engaged.
Just looks bigger from back there than I'm used to. Doesn't actually have the greatest visibility, I guess, but for a big truck, what do you expect? That's kind of what you might figure this thing is, right? Like a truck.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum
Never did check the speeds either. Don't matter. You don't have an well, they might be different if you get a max. I'm sure it's a little different. Have to check the afterburner speed. Maybe here as soon as we hit that mode. No, I don't know if I'll ever get there. Yeah, I can get her up there if it's not 105, 1005. Thousand five, and it's showing 205, but I don't know. This is in the atmosphere. Talking about a front collision. Oh, maybe I need to pull my nose out.
Successful.
That's out, so docking ring there too. Okay, you got the turret back here, right? There it is, another turret. These other ones remote? Is repeat. Huh. Guess those are guns up there, not turrets. That's what it is. Got it. Only got the one turret. That was cool. I should have turned it off, huh? Moved it. Hey, Canuck. Good evening. I don't know what I'm doing.
Launch sequence.
Playing with a ship.
Second collision.
Just the basic one.
Starboard collision.
That's the only actual package they sell. What am I done? As far as I can see, anyway. They may have another one, but the only one I saw in there was for the basic ship. Basically, I was thinking about, I mean, I hadn't really talked myself into it, but I had upgraded my Mustang package, you know, all the way through the Cuddy effectively. Or, yeah. So 2 different times, and I was thinking about going to this thing, but then I got to realizing I could just melt everything and buy this package, which gives me the upgraded hangar and more UEC and a couple of the extra, all of the manuals, including the Star Citizen manual, which I didn't have at all. Even though I had Star Citizen, I didn't have it. Didn't list the digital manual in the game package. So I don't know. I don't think any of that stuff's out yet. Maybe I hadn't looked for it. This the one that's got a toilet in there? Or can you operate any of this stuff? Closed door. I don't want to do that. Guess you can't touch any of that. I know some of the apartments in Lorville, you can actually unfold the toilet and sink. And on this side, of course. Heck yeah, I can deal with this. Four bunks, 4 seats, and a turret. Don't know why they couldn't have put some jump seats back here if they'd have wanted. Wonder if it'll pick up my ship. I spawn another one. Where's the, can I spawn one here? Surely. Actually, the Dur is the one I really want, so yeah. But I mean, they didn't have the package for, you know, Dur package with the Star Citizen package. You can buy the standalone, but I needed a package, and the package for the Freelancer, like I say, gives you the Aero hanger and some other goodies. So. They not have the small pads here? I guess not. But yeah, the Dur is what I want, but like I said, I basically I upgraded the package itself here because of that. The main thing I saw in this package that's interesting to me is the engineering manual, which I'd never even heard of and had to look it up. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've melted a couple completely, so I exchanged them and I've upgraded some ships. Not sure what all the terms like TCU. I'm sure that must be a term for something, but I have no idea exactly what it means.
Rear collision. Launch sequence complete.
Takes a little bit of throttle to get her off the ground compared to the I guess it doesn't have the small pads for spawning a ship. Oh yeah, there they are.
Deck collision.
See if I can miss any rocks. Maybe that'll help.
Launch sequence complete.
Nice.
Successful.
Yeah, like I said, the one that got me is that why is it not? I'm gonna get over here just in case. Maybe it won't suck my ship up. Less rocks.
Landing.
Well, that's what I did with my main packages, I guess, I mean, I just upgraded my my package, so my base package, which is determines like say your starting CCU or your starting money, your starting UEC, and all that was still a Mustang. So, I got the base hangar and just the bare minimum, the game, and the Mustang. And then I realized when I was going to upgrade to this that I could just melt the whole thing and buy the Freelancer package and get all the extra goodies, including the Aero hanger and all that. So that's what I ended up doing. Like I say, I'm not sure exactly what. I'll have to look up CCU. I'm sure it's got a. Oh, and I guess they give me a Hornet for no reason with the Freelancer, because I have no idea where that came from. It showed up when I logged in to look at this thing. Ah, okay. Well, they allow me to use it here. But yeah, that makes sense though. If that's what you do, you know, like playing the arena commander, then yeah, that does make sense. It's actually, that's good to know. I just like, okay. I don't really have any need for this, but I don't know why I'm trying this. I'm sure I've seen pictures of it. Looks tighter than I expected it to. Nice. Yeah, they're a little bigger. The max is probably, yeah, it's yeah, this may not work. It may go in there, but it's not what I'd call fitting. I'm gonna call it good, because I don't care if it doesn't fit in there. I don't want it. Yeah, that one's just not quite there. Care of the Cyclone? I got one of those. I've heard they're like hard to load in it, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah, actually, I'd be happy if it'll hold the go-kart, the golf cart. So yeah, I may just have to get a gray cat. I'm pretty certain that'll go in there, wouldn't it? I would think so. Oh, hi, Sparrow. How are you doing this evening? Alright, well, you're not in bed yet? Sleep's overrated. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. Didn't have to do that. See, what was up? This one. Yeah, I've always wanted that. The Freelancer, I don't know why. It's caught me since I first started the game. I mean, I guess it may just be the stigma. When I bought my starter pack, you know, and that was the ship I wanted, but couldn't afford. So now it's, you know, that's why I guess I'm up in the middle of the night playing with it. Uh-oh, I have company. I do know these things can be tricky to load, and I have loaded a couple of them. Although I don't know for sure I've loaded it on this. Right, the way I've had luck loading them, easing up there until it was level with the floor or so, giving her some gas. Like right there. Oh, uh-oh. There we go, come on. Maybe I did get it. Yep, cool. Well, I've heard it's tricky. Now, the other thing is, don't I need to leave it on, or if I shut it off, it's alright? Do you know? Seems like somebody told me you're supposed to leave these dragonflies on when you get them in there, or they mess up. I don't really use it. I don't guess it'll hurt it to leave it on, would it? Surely not. Or is it floating around? I'm not sure if I need to leave it on, or if that's gonna screw it up or not. I'm gonna shut it off first. Try that. You could almost get two of these things. Oh, do that. Don't do it. Back up. Oh. Controls are a little different.
Weapons offline.
Now that doesn't sound good. I may have messed it up. If it's anything,
Systems are online.
come on. Yeah, I screwed up now. Okay, yeah, you're supposed to leave them on, I guess. Does this thing have a... Can I get off of it? Hey. Nope. I've got a very unhappy dragonfly in the back of my ship. Yeah, this is why I don't like the dragonflies. Hey, come on down. Very unhappy dragonfly. Take off, see if I can shake it out. I bet I can't. No, that ain't gonna help, is it? Nah. Go outside the armistice and see if I can blow it up.
Deck collision. Rear collision. Landing successful.
You say so. Well, that thing's noisy. I'm gonna have to turn my sound down if I'm gonna fly this thing. I'm liable to end up having to reclaim this before it's over. Still there. Oh. Guess it has its own, huh. Has its own, energy shield. I sure am. How you doing, Coffee? Yeah, I guess I have. I've always wanted this thing, and upgrading to this package got me, oh, it's number 3, there we go. Got me a, better look, better set of goodies, you know, secondary goodies, all the extras you get with it. So yeah, I guess I ought to back up. Think dead? Don't think so. Ah, it is. I do have scared to go through there. Hey man. Yeah, forget it. Wonder how much damage I did to my ship. Cool. Doesn't show any. Like, oh, I could have closed the gate from up here, probably. Probably. Gone yet? No, but the fire's out. Wonder if you can shake the pieces out. The war bond package must be new money. And, in other words, when you buy the package, you can't use, store credit. It has to be new money, or at least that's my understanding. I could be wrong. But that's what I was told. That's the difference. That's why you get a little bit of a discount for the war bond, is because it's fresh money. In other words, you can't melt a current ship and, you know, turn around and buy a war bond. Well, hey, I got enough. I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about that. I got enough to actually do cargo. Would have been. As far as I'm pretty sure that's correct too. I won't swear to it, but I'm pretty sure that, I mean, it makes sense, and I can't remember exactly who I heard it from, but you know, it wasn't some random dude. It was somebody I kinda. Ah, well, yeah. Well, see, that would be a definitive reason they wouldn't want people to melt a ship and turn around and get a discount for a better ship, you know, with better insurance and everything else. So yeah. Like I say, I can't remember exactly who it was, but it was somebody I was, you know, at the time I was like, well, they were more knowledgeable than I was at the time. Let's put it that way. So I trusted them. Likely it was a well-known streamer or somebody in their chat that obviously knew a fair amount about the game. So. Oh, you got one of the green Ursus? Nice. Yeah, as far as upgrading, it doesn't matter whether you get the war bond or not. I mean, once you have it, it says war bond, but as far as I know, you can upgrade and do anything you want to it. Although it probably, if you trade it back in, you'll only get whatever you paid for it. You won't get full price or if there's a discount. So, but yeah, it shouldn't matter. You can upgrade. No. Anytime you upgrade, the base insurance of whatever you're trading in carries over to the new ship. I do know that. If you that's why you see like I think the Aero, it was like $50 or something with LTI on War Bond when it first came out, and boy, those got sucked up fast. Yeah, if you trade up a ship, the insurance that whatever, like for instance, this one has 6 months. If I trade up, even if I trade up for something that sells with 3 months, it'll have 6 months. It stays, the insurance stays with your account or whatever, however, or with that purchase. I don't know how to explain it any better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As a matter of fact, the package I melted for this was a 72-month insurance, and I had just upgraded it twice. I upgraded it to a Avenger, and then I upgraded the Avenger to a Cuddy. So the Cuddy had life 72 months because the original package had 72. So I actually lost insurance when I did this, but otherwise it was the same price. Where am I going? I'm not even sure. Out of Atmo. Now, I got plenty of quantum fuel. I like that. Turn around this side so I'm not looking at the sun. Well, it's middle of the night here. Actually, yeah, 2:15 a.m.
Quantum travel engaged.
And I've just been, I just, I upgraded this thing like at 12:30, thinking, it's bedtime. I'll just go ahead and do this. When I figured out the goodies it had with it is the main reason I wanted to upgrade it. You get more UEC to start the game whenever you start the game. I got the Aero hangar, the nice hangar. Whatever, I haven't even looked at yet. And all the digital Yeah, I know it. And you know what's really funny? I said that the same thing. All my nice friends live on the other side of the planet. I'm even in an Australian server, and yeah, it's or Australian org, or primarily Australian, obviously. They do do everybody, but yeah, they're all on. Actually, I guess they're on early day, or I don't know. I'd have to look. They may all be on now. But a lot of my good Star Citizen friends are European. They play on the European servers, so I don't get to see them very often in game, and wrong times, and missed phone calls, that kind of thing. Not really phone calls, but yeah, I like playing phone tag in Star Citizen. But yeah, I changed up my package and I wanted to come play with this thing. Actually, it's not bad at all. I don't think I'll have much problem at all getting used to it. I landed it at Porto on a moon. I'm fixing to go try landing it at Floraville. That'll be the real test. But had no problem on those two landing pads. Seems like I got to go to third person to see a large enough area to tell if I'm gonna land on a rock or anything though. I like playing mostly first person, but you can sure see better to land with a big ship like this. I don't know, what is this? Yeah, that's right. You started out with a Max a while back ago, or upgraded to one too, or the Freelancers. You don't happen to know how many crew it says it's supposed to be for? Like four or five, I guess, depending on whether they count the turret and all four seats. Got four seats and a turret, so. With 100% gamma. Yeah, I mostly do. I actually on weekends I'm doing a thing I'm doing this Sunday Dream Team with that crazy Tonk guy and a bunch of other fellows. It's Eastern Standard. He does it at 3 and 9 Eastern Standard Time. And I may make the late one. I don't know. I may make either one. I don't know. I probably won't do them both. They're fun. Weekends I tend to play with other streamers, and I don't stream if I'm on somebody else's stream unless it's something like this. It's almost expected on this on that thing. It's just a promotion that the Tonk did that you know he wanted 25, now there's like 40 of us. And 5 plus usually get together on different times on one of the two times and play together, and we all stream separately. Uh, kind of like a large co-stream. Although I don't know, first time I did it, I didn't even bother streaming. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be hard. It would be hard. I love streaming. I love, you know, company coming in and visiting. You know, I'm obviously not your big pro streamer, so you know, I'd get people coming and going and you know, hanging out and trickle of viewers here and there, but that's all I care for. You know, and well, I mean, you know, I'd love to have more, but that's all I tend to get, and that's great for me. I talk to myself enough, so.
At 100%.
I probably will here shortly. Try this high gravity landing with this heavy ass boat. Yeah, thank you. Well, a couple of days ago I went to the Cutlass, and I like the Cutlass, but like I say, this package actually had a lot more goodies, and particularly the engineering thing. If that ever comes to pass, that'll be cool.
Fuel at
Like this is the one I bought from the first one I saw. Man, that's the one I want. That's my mid-game ship. Now I guess it's my starting game ship, which is cool. Not to mention with this, if I really want a Cutlass, I ought to be able to earn enough with this thing to get one without too much trouble. Hey, oh man, why is it doing that? Well, there goes my. That's no lie. I I I think me, you, and maybe 2 million other people are really just kind of waiting. That might be why I ended up swapping around and getting new ships. It's a sales strategy, that's what it is. They'll get bored. They'll have to get a new ship to do something different. But yeah, I'll have to do some cargo runs. How much SCU? This thing doesn't have a whole lot more than the Cutlass, I don't think. You too. I appreciate you stopping by. You have a wonderful day. The Cuddy's got 46. Okay, yeah. Max has 120. I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, has around half of what the Max, so that'd put it around 60. 65 maybe. I think it's got a little more than half or something. If the Max is 120, I don't remember exactly. I looked at it when I bought it. I'm not real big on the trucking because of the investment. With a small ship, you can do box missions and make as much, pretty much as you can. But at this one, you might be able to start getting up to where it's more worth it. Let's join the party. What party? Okay, slow down. Yeah, got good control. I tried to land in a reclaimer. I had to let the owner land. I got down here and about ran into everything. Here, why don't you take this in before I crash? That thing just wouldn't stop at all. Yeah, this one's not bad at all. I can handle this. Not that it matters, it's all gonna change. I need this one.
Proceed to landing assignment.
Landing gear down.
66. An odd number, but yeah, that might be worth doing some trade runs. I know with like the Titan, which has 8, I can make a good bit more, or at least as much, doing missions as doing trade runs, and they have 0 risk practically, So it's not really worth doing doing trade runs. This one I'll have to do a little calculating, or let Versamate do it, whichever.
Deck collision.
Am I too far forward? There's
Landing complete.
Connie, yeah. That's another pretty cool ship. Where am I?
Shields off.
That thing's still broken down in the back. I sure hope it's gone when I reclaim. I may have to reclaim just to make sure. Huh. There we go. Oh, it's there. That was just a glitch, I guess. I got all the way up against the front. It's not as big as I thought it was. Alrighty, man. Have a good evening, or daytime. Have a good day. I think I'm gonna go upstairs and claim this and probably go to bed anyway. Make sure to get rid of that dragonfly I destroyed in the back. Yeah, you can tell people are kind of getting... what is that? That gun, I guess, is bugging me. Ah. Put my DeMarco back in there. Check out the 16 minutes. 3 minutes. So that's no big deal. That's a minute more than the cuddy on that, but oh well. I might have to do me some missions tomorrow. For me, I'm getting kinda low. Low on the cash. I guess I'm gonna call that. I was just wanting to check that ship. I better go get my butt in bed. I do appreciate everybody coming to visit and Flying Sparrow. Oh, no, not many people here. I don't know why I forgot to shout that out. Anyway, everybody should go check out Flying Sparrow. She's really cool Star Citizen streamer, kind of like me, fairly new to the game, but loves playing it. She's got a real fun stream. I enjoyed watching her earlier today. But y'all have a good day or night, as the case may be, and I'll see you tomorrow, probably at Dream Teams.